Just who does this guy think he is, writing poems to entertain you? But until he gets that job he wants, that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Hello again, and welcome to Poems with Mickey. I'm your host, Mickey, and today's poem comes from, well, I've gotten many suggestions recently, and I want to try to get to all of them. But ever since El Rábano Maravilloso, there seems to be a growing interest in the Bay Area of California in my poems, and I got suggestions from one Berkeley viewer named Nick Kleeman, who wants to hear a poem about a moth, and another suggestion from Dan Walsh, who wants a poem about sailing around the world, and David Drolly, also in Berkeley, California, wants to hear a poem about a creature of the night, to which I say, Dave, did you even watch The Hunted? I think I got Creatures of the Night covered. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. If you really want, you can send another suggestion of Creatures of the Night. But I think that was a good one. So I'm not going to deal with that suggestion right now. And then I also got a suggestion from a German viewer named Florian Steide, who wants to hear a poem about my favorite animal, my Lieblingstier. And I like animals a lot. Right now I really love elephants. I would even go so far as to say that they are my favorite animal. And so I decided, I thought about it, and this morning I decided I would try to write a poem about an elephant, and I would try to combine them all. And so this is that poem, and once again I forgot to name it. It turned out to be pretty long, and so it's I'm going to read it. I didn't memorize it, and it's called A Peculiar Seafaring Pair. And it goes like this. Whenever I dine at the Rusty Anchor, I never fail to share a pint with old Captain Alabaster. That man's been everywhere. Blind as a mole and twice as grimy, his stories could beguile a stone. But none have enchanted me quite like the time he met two mariners far from home. These sailors, said he, were not of the ilk you find on a royal vessel. Nor were they traders of spices or silk. Their ship was not more than a trestle. Of flotsam and jetsam I'd seen oft before, but never so finely arranged. Such engineering's ne'er seen on shore. If you said so, I'd call you deranged. But the architecture is the least thing astounding about this peculiar pair. What I'm about to tell you may sound alarming, but please remain in your chair. The men on this ship, they were no men at all. They were beasts, I swear by the cross. The first mate was an elephant 15 feet tall, and his captain a fluttering moth. Avast! I beckoned when first I saw the sight of that great trunk manipulating the oars on the sides one at a time, all the while the moth gesticulating. They looked at my crew without half a care and continued the task at hand. It was almost as if they were searching for something far more important than land. It wasn't until my man Petey appeared from below deck with a pineapple and bonnet that they moved to our boat, causing us all to cheer as the elephant stepped upon it. Good sirs, I declared, my crew welcomes you. Please just tell us your tale. But not even a simple how do you do did we get from that great land whale. The captain indeed tried with all of his might to tell us something, I swear. I feared for a time he'd collapse from his flight through our piece of salty air. 10 days did they stay when it's all said and done, before our garment and fruit stores were empty. And then one calm morning, they were suddenly gone. No one noticed, They must have gone gently. So we returned empty-handed to Her Majesty's country. It was much too late to turn back. Our broker was so furious with our absent bounty that he died of a heart attack. So we returned to sea, our only means of living, with a price now on our heads. And since then I've seen a great many strange things, but never again our friends, that mammal and insect. Who knows how they met? Or have they always been together? Riding the tides, two lost souls of a set, searching for meaning and fairer weather. Thank you. That was the peculiar seafaring pair. If you are interested in learning more about elephants, I recommend you purchase the Winter-Spring 2013 volume of The New Atlantis, in which a woman by the name of Katrin Nicole wrote an amazing piece about elephants. I would say it's the best thing I've read this year. And yeah, elephants are awesome. I am Mickey Bacon. See you tomorrow.